All right, we're live. Welcome, everybody. For those that are joining us, good to have you here. Things are buffering on the game, so I am not too terribly worried about how that's going. A little bit of a different setup going. I hear trying to get all the kinks out of what I can do out here. Looks like my blue sky notification thing had broken. Of course it did. Did it completely break? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It sure did. But that's okay. We'll figure that out later. For now, I have aspirations. I need to get some heavy leather and cinder cloth because I really want that upgrade to my backpack. Before I continue, all I need to do here. Cynthia, welcome. Getting into the stream a bit more here. I'm going to show off where things are sitting at in a moment once I get my inventory slightly adjusted here. My goodness, I got a lot of stuff from my building excursions. There goes that. Those go in here. That goes in there. And sticks way over here. And I'll put dirt in here as well. Why not? Let's see. Axe, pickaxe, that, daggers, hammer goes here. Perfect. So we made a lot of progress yesterday or 2 days ago. I can't remember what even is time. We have a balcony up here, which is very nice. No way to really easily get to it yet, but it's there. It overlooks my apple orchard and the river a little bit. And all of the towers are done. All of the bridges are tentatively done. I just have to do some hammering to get them looking really nice, to get the swirly ones. Some of these are turned around. That's weird. To get the swirly patterns going in and then get all of these center blocks smoothed out. So there is some work to be done there. But for now, I am on a mission to upgrade my backpack, which I need heavy hides and cinder cloth scraps. So we're going to go to the place that has lots of bears, I think. And where would that be? I think just kind of this general area, north-ish. So we'll see what we can run into there. Hoping that I can have, let's see, I don't even know how many I need, honestly. I think I need like 20 hides. Polar bears would also be nice. If I can get to the north area, I can get polar bears. I want to have my teleporters handy. This would be good. What else do I need in here? I think that's all right. My healing totem is still bugged, so I'm not going to worry about that either. And we'll just kind of run our way to the bears. Let's see what's all going on up here. A lot of little caves to kind of jump over, it seems. See a fox. Now we're getting to the area with the bears. Let's see. Oh, that is a skeleton, not a bear. That is me stuck on a tree branch. Horses are a little too tall in this game when running through tree-like areas. That's okay. Okay. I see. What are you guys doing here? That's interesting. Well, Cinderclaw scraps. Excellent. Oh, yeah. This guy doesn't fool around, though. As long as I don't go above him, I should be fine. Because then he won't fly to the heavens when he does that charge attack. And thank goodness that they nerfed it a bit on the ground. Oh, jeepers. Because his charge attack used to go for quite a few more blocks than that. So I got the pile of skulls. I did not get the Necromancer's book, unfortunately. That's okay. And now, there's my horse. I just realized I do not have carrots with me. It is one of the things I had forgotten back at the base, but that's okay. Let's see, there is a bear. There we go. We got a troll. This is the whole troll village, okay. I don't really need to do anything in there. I do need to check one thing quick, though. Where is it? That's the one thing I was looking for. Perfect. Okay, now we're all set. Just missing a window on my other monitor. Okay, bear. Come in, charge attack. I don't know why, but my mouse is just very persnickety lately. There we go. Not too bad. They really need to fix the horses, though. My gosh, they walk away way too fast. Okay, any more bears? I see a duck. I don't need ducks. What was that? Oh, there's just birds walking in the walls up there. That's fun. I'll take the free memories, though. There we go. The bears stick out a little more in the blue areas too, which is nice. Now I'm kind of getting into, let's see, the Northern Territories, and that's okay. A lot of bears up there too. I'll see what I can find around here. Maybe I can just go north and get some polar bears, because those give some pretty decent drops. If I see some yetis. Yetis also give fantastic drops. And here is a polar bear. I think if we're going to be up here, though, I should probably... Oh, I don't have carrots. I can't easily put my horse in the stables. Oh, that is sad. Let's see what we can do. Maybe we can trick him. Okay. Put that there. Bring that back to the temple base. Save those changes. And we'll kind of... What? What? Why? I guess that's one way to put him into the teleporter. Did not anticipate that happening at all. Okay. Now where am I? I'm... Oh boy. I'm bugged. Where's my horse? Hello? Uh-oh. I broke it. Okay. Well, that's a first. I have not seen that happen previously. Let's see if it's completely broken or if it's fixable. I hope it's not completely broken. That would be very sad. Booting server. Very slowly. Do like the waiting. There we go. Okay. Where am I? Where's my horse? Two very important questions. No. Let me see. Is it completely... Okay, good. Good. Reload those chunks. Good. Let's see if this water over here becomes stable again as well. Shomp. Good. Just fixing my world. No big deal. Is it all of this? Did it just decide, you know what? This is... No, okay, good. It was just the stuff kind of around me. Let's get those back to normal. And let's see if I lost another horse to teleporter mishaps. Which really should only be happening in Star Trek. Maybe it fell down here. Maybe not. Doesn't look like it. Okay, maybe it's back at where my other teleporter is. I'll have to see what's going on there. Okay, where are my carrots then is the question. I know I put them somewhere for when I was building, because I didn't really need them. I'd probably put them over in this chest here. There we go. I should probably grow some more carrots, honestly. Since I'm running rather low on them. Don't think I have any, though. Okay. So, horse number 3 or 4 has been, for lack of better words, atomized. Let's go to Zunjo. And we'll see what's going on over here. Maybe my horse will still be there. That would be a no. Okay. Well, lesson learned. Whoops. I thought I was going to break it and I was going to collect it. That's all right. That's what I wanted. Okay. So lesson learned. Don't teleport horses that way. I thought it was going to be a nice little shortcut. Kind of riding him in there and then he goes away and then I can come back. But a shortcut it is not. Let's see if I hurt myself here or not. Ooh, that was nice. Okay. Oh. I don't like fighting on ice either. There we go. Eat some pie so we can regain that health. Okay, so we are on polar bear watch at this point. Because these guys give a decent amount. And they're just as easy to get as regular bears. And this one just came out of nowhere. They do hit a little harder, though. And they give more hides, which is nice. Okay. We'll mine the crevasses as much as possible. There we go. Ooh, a little bit of lag at an inopportune time there. This feels like a good place to get these hides at the very least. I also noticed that this is the area that I had seen a whole bunch of the void creatures when I was coming through it for the first time. And they were just spawning void eye after void eye in a few of the spots. It was pretty wild. It is a nice wide open ice area, so it's easy to traverse at least. See, full health. So I'm just going to go a little bit faster here. See if we can find more of those bears. Ooh. And my game, of course, lags at the worst times. That's okay. Okay, I think I might have exhausted all of them for now. That's okay. How many do we have? 20. Might as well get 10 more just in case. Because I really do want that backpack upgrade and I don't want to have to go back out. I'm curious if there is a good point of interest around here that I can kind of leave something at maybe that. That would be a fun little place to go, I think. I don't know if this is the one that I've been to before. I think it is. There we go. Keep an eye out for more bears. Got some moose down there. What else we got? Little floofy guys. I can't remember what they're called. And then this is that structure. I guess if I need more heavy hides than this, I can probably just get some regular bears nearby. But at the very least, this will give me a teleporter to get back up here easily. I don't think this is one that I've been to yet, because I think the other one was encased in ice a little bit. This one is not. So this one probably has some chests with some loot. So we will just take what we can. There's also going to be some guys in here of the northern tribes variety that like to kind of team up on you. I'm going to try to be a little safe about things. We're going to go first person view here. Little fishing hole. Grabbing everything. A nice little bed in here. Getting some decent stuff here at least. That's nice. I don't know what that was. Go this way. Don't want to run into the fire. Seems like a dangerous place to put one. A little bit of an OSHA violation, but that's okay. Okay. What else we got? Seems pretty unoccupied in this area, though. Not seeing any guys, at least. So this must be an abandoned area. I get these? I think I did, yep. Okay. More stuff over here, or is this where I came from? I think this is where I came from. So that means that this boat also has a chest in it. And then that'll be all the chests aside from maybe that one house over there. Let's go grab that. Okay, what do we got in here? Looks like just a way up. No chests to speak of. That's all right. Oh, well, that was... I did not mean to do that. All right, how do I get back up? On a boat, I think. Okay, there we go. All right, 1 second here. I need to check one thing on the side. Perfect. There we go. I think I can just put a teleporter down here. That'll probably be the best spot. Go back to the temple base, and we'll call this Northern Fishing, I don't know, dock? Docks? That works. And we'll see if that's enough to get us what we need for the next thing, for the backpack. Let's see, 24, and I've got 20 plus 8 at least, so that's perfect. Oh, and I had 10 in here too. Well, that's silly. Okay. So we'll get those going. Do I need anything else in there? It doesn't look like it. We can... What can I put in here? I got some cobalt and thorium. Look at that, cooking. Put the stuff away that we don't need. I think I'm going to take out all of this marble stuff, at least from this container. Put it in here. Just so it's all in one spot. Okay. Put the meats away. I think that's everything there. I've got... Ooh, I finally got some doomed Outlander daggers. I was a little too late for that, but that's okay. Copper gauntlets. I got the Outlander doomed shortbow. That's nice. Got a lot of stuff from those chests. What else do I have in here? Some seeds, copper greaves. I'm going to put these doomed things into my chest over here for my keepsakes. And then I've got a few seeds to put away here. And essences, I think. Where did I put all my essences? Is in front of the... I don't think I have them anywhere, do I? I think I might have used them all. I'll put them in here for now. That's fine. And then all of these need to get recycled. I think the last time I tried using this was on a crude sickle that was fully depleted, and it just would not disassemble it at all. It would just do an infinite loop. It was kind of funny. All right, and we'll do copper in here as well. get these squared away. We'll sleep. And I just need to see kind of what my next step is then. Because I've got the towers finished. I've got the bridges finished. I mean, for the most part, the rough outline for all of them is done. I did plant some trees, and it looks like they are starting to grow. I'll check on them in the morning. I don't need to wait for those because they fixed it in the pre-release version where it will still cook overnight and while you're gone. So that's really helpful as well. There we go. And I can put these back in my ingot chest. And I'm going to go check on those trees quick to see kind of where they're sitting at. Yep. So I planted 10 redwood trees over here. Looks like they're all on stage 1. So that's going to take a couple of the days in game for these to grow up fully. And I just need the wood mainly right now. Curious how many are going to actually grow into the final tier of redwood tree, which is so tall. And each of those would give me about 1,500 blocks of redwood. So I am hoping I get some good luck there. For now, I think I'm okay just leaving them until I need that wood, which I don't really right now. What I do need though, let's see. I'm gonna do some carrots here. Would like to plant some of those. Where's my carrots? Just do 100 of those. And for pumpkins, is that where we're at for what we can sell the highest? Yeah. So I'm gonna grab some more. Well, what do I need here? I've got all the other vegetables that I need. I need cedar wood, which is up north. 100 of these. And also, I think I need a brand new crude sickle. Which, every single time I say that word, I always think of popsicles. And it throws me off just a little bit. Okay, so a bug took my horse this time. Very sad about that, but I took one of the sleepy horses just in case something like that happened, and I guess it was just fated for me to lose that one. I will find another one though. I'm hoping to see what they come up with. I think tomorrow, though, because I believe Thursdays they're planning to drop extra pre-release stuff every week. Last week saw some improvements to the gardening system for like the watering cans and stuff. And then they also added the ability for your ores and stuff and tanning racks to actually process while you are away, much like the trees grow while you're away and your gardens grow while you're away. So there's a lot of really nice quality of life improvements there. So I'm very curious what else they have kind of cooking behind the scenes that they're going to unveil to us tomorrow. Hopefully it's tomorrow again. There we go. What did I miss? One more. Where's the other one? Oh, it's way up here. Okay. We'll just start from back here this time. There we go. And I think once I get these next upgrades, actually, I think after the next one is the one I need golden wood for, and I am not looking forward to that because I need to find golden wood first. All right. And this is the reason why I need to redo my gardens, because I can splash 9 of them simultaneously. And as you can see, I don't get to the very edges. So I have to like overlap, and it bugs me a lot. And then there's just one left over in the corner. And I don't know. There's just something about it. There we go. So I was going to go like maybe longer plots of garden and like maybe only 9 by, you know, whatever. And then I can just kind of go down the line like that and not have to worry too much about it. Like a bunch of 9 by 12s. 9 by 15s, maybe. I'll see what they do with the next update, though, if they tweak the mechanism for this watering can. Because I think 9 is fair, but like I need to duck to get that down. But like if they do 4 by 4, then, you know, that completely invalidates that for the most part. So I want to future-proof it, and they added more charges to the watering can as well. So I think it'll be nice to kind of see where they end up on it with all the testing and whatnot that we're doing. Okay, so I said I needed cedar trees, and cedar trees are in the northern woods. They have acorns. They have like, I think, a little bit of a bluish tinge to the leaf structures. So we're going to go to the fishing docks. And do I need anything else? I need to drop stuff off first and foremost. We'll get these supplies out of here and put more pumpkins in there. And put the supplies for gardening into this chest. And pull that down. And I realize I need... Where are you? This. I need some healing potions. I'll take my antidotes as well, just in case. You never know. That works. Okay, so that should be enough to kind of get started. We will leave this teleporter here, or should we take it? I guess it depends on how far away we are from the woods. Let's find out. Not too bad. I think I have to go to this area here to get to the trees, honestly. So I'm just gonna go this opposite direction. We'll see how that works out. Yeah, because I think these skinny trees are not what I need. Is that a bear? I think I will have to claim the bear. And I just realized that I didn't even check to see if I could upgrade my backpack after those leathers processed. So this will be my just in case bear farming experience. Oh, that was unexpected to get him in one hit. That's all right. There we go. Okay. Are these the trees? Are the ones back there the trees? Let's find out. What are you, cedar logs? That's what I need. There we go. Almost got all of the ones I need. Let's find another big-ish cedar tree. Eh. We'll just take this one down. That's fine. Don't need a ton. I just want some extras just in case. There we go. Just clear the woods just a little bit. Some of the more dense areas at the edge here. Okay, perfect. So I think that's all I need. Cedar logs, I think I only needed like 40 or 50 of them. So this will allow me to upgrade that workstation. And I have seen a lot of snakes. That's all right. A trilobite. Oh, look at that. It's a little guy swimming on the bottom. There's another thing I'll have to do at some point too, is gather a whole bunch of memories. For now, I am past 100, so I'm not up to 200 yet. But once I have to go for the pedals and stuff for upgrading the farmer's workbench to levels 8, 9, and 10, I believe, that's going to be a whole ordeal. I already have redwoods. I just need rice and cotton now. Rice and cotton, 50 of each. There we go. What do we got? And these ones, I think, produce extras as well on top of the normal. So, like, it can be, I think, up to 3, maybe 4 per harvest. Wonder where my stuff is sitting right now. Curious if my carrots are even remotely mature. It looks like they're getting close. And I wonder if I can force it with the watering can. No. That's all right. Would have been nice, but that's okay. Okay, so while we are waiting for these to mature so we can plant those so we can upgrade the workbench one more time, let's take a look around and see what else we can kind of take care of over here. I think the biggest thing is these support structures here. They have, they're 2 blocks wide, mainly. And then you can see over here, straight ahead, they have this sort of like archway to them. So I really need to kind of build up the supports and add those arches next, I think, to make the bridges really pop. So I got to get rid of all this junk on the sides here, all these cobble blocks and whatnot. It'll still be useful for other things aside from like the stairs and whatnot. But for now, this is okay. All right, so I need to grab a lot more marble from inside and create some bricks out of them. And there we go. Just place that little base start to it. And this will go all the way to the top. And that'll be fine. Okay, and then we'll just clear this one out as well while we're here before we go back in. So we have a little bit extra for supplies. This one seems to be a little bit more over in the water here. I think all of this can go. There we go. Excellent. What else can go on here? It looks like we have 3 wide. I think I'm going to go right up to, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to break. Perfect. Okay, So this will be kind of my base for this pillar as well. Get that in there. Excellent. Kind of run back here now and we'll grab some more supplies. All right. Gotta get some more doors in here, that's for sure. I think they're all out here. I need marble bricks. Probably some brick half slabs. That'll be helpful. I don't think I need stairs. I'll grab some of these cobbled ones as well, because I'm going to need to change those into actual marble bricks like this. Good. That should be enough for now. We'll kind of see how far this takes us. I think we should be able to finish this one bridge over here at the very least. I think, let's see, straight up. Yeah, we'll just do that. That's fine. Getting a little close to my face there, but you know, that's all right. There we go. Perfect. Oh, yeah, and that's right. This is down here too. I'm gonna mine this out. We'll see kind of what's behind here. Uncover the cavern beneath. And break my pickaxe while I'm at it. All right, I do have a repair kit though. I'm running low on repair kits, but I do have one. And I think this might be my last use of that for now. Kind of getting to the point of diminishing returns. I'm at 160 left over on this pickaxe after a full charge. So I really want to get a fresh 400 out of 400 pickaxe for the next time. Yeah, it's just a regular little cave here. I'm curious with the updates that they're planning. They're planning like chapters worth of pre-release lore that's going to have a lot of wild stuff happen, like with void creatures and who knows what else, to really up the challenge and up the features of the game itself. And I'm curious if they're going to make caves more dangerous, especially with World Gen V2, because like right now caves are just kind of meh, if you ask me. They're a little dangerous if you go down. Well, I mean, they're very dangerous if you go down by the frogs, that's for sure. But they're not really that dangerous near the surface. I feel no fear of anything coming out and coming to attack me at all. This is going down so far. Okay. So that was a lot of marble. That's nice. I needed it. Just break the rest of this here and pillar our way back up when we're able to. I think I do need some temporary blocks for that though. But anyway, I believe they're going to be having like huge events like with boss monsters coming into play and a bunch of other stuff, you know, that is not currently in the game. I know werewolves are going to get implemented at some point, so maybe there'll be like an event dealing with the moon or something, right? I'm curious how that's all going to turn out. Also curious if they're going to add more civilizations out there, like more friendly civilizations. I think I heard something about like seal creatures or something that are kind of neutral. Oh, hello. There's a little rat out of nowhere. I guess that's to be expected in the caves. All right, I think that's enough. All right, we will make this not a death pit in case I do need to come down here. That would be nice to not have to worry about that. That's good enough. Okay. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with this cave here as well, because I don't want it just kind of sitting here in the open. It was kind of nice having the pillar go down to the bottom, but I guess we'll see how that all pans out when I get the rest of this taken care of. There's probably a lot of marble under this one too, honestly. It's kind of cool how they kind of put all of the ruined marble from these bridges into the ground significantly. So it's kind of believable that it fell down and collapsed and sunk into the dirt, and now you're kind of excavating it. It's kind of telling that it's a really ancient civilization that built these. One of my favorite things about video games is lore by level design. Being able to see stuff about the world building. I don't know what that puff of smoke was. Being able to see the world building through how the levels are designed and laid out and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I'm just taking a look at the side of my screen to see what I need. It looks like I need an L shape of this, right? Oh, I ran out of blocks. That's why it's not showing up. Okay, didn't mean to do that. There we go. And this is not the best spot to be doing this in, but that's okay. Okay, so that's those. And then I've got half bricks, these half slabs, kind of here, but like, yeah, they can only be placed one way. And then up top as well, right? Okay, let's see how that looks. That looks good. I think that matches. That should be fine. All right, so we'll repeat that pattern kind of around everywhere. I'm just slightly out of reach down here. That's all right, though. Oops. Okay, and then we'll put these in here. Four and five. Okay. That looks like a bridge. That looks like supports. This is looking better than I expected off of the zero experience I had doing this previously. I think I'm going to pillar up just a little bit here, though. Maybe even put down just some cobble there to fill that in for now. See what I can do with that later. That's fine. 3, 4, 5, and we will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 half slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on the sides here. Perfect. Okay. Now that's a full completed arch. I do like the look of that a lot. And I do like honestly, the soft light coming from the windows from down here as well. In the daytime. In the nighttime, I think I do like the other stuff better. The bright whitish, bluish lights. But I think for now it's okay. I think I will create a little pillar there. I'll do the same up here. Two, three, four, five. All right. Get these ones done here too. And I don't even have to jump for these ones. That's great. This one I might. Nope. Got it. We'll just plop into the water. All right. This one might require a couple stairs to get off. Up here. All right. Oh, jeepers. I don't think that counts as a fall counter, but we can. I think we'd be up to 7 at that point. Excellent. Is this one? Curious. Are these further apart than the other ones? Because I think there was just one gap there, here. And this is 2. Is that going to bug me a lot? Yes. But what? Let me count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8. And this is... Yeah, these are not lining up as nicely as I was hoping. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So really, this thing should move over 1. I'm going to do that. I am a stickler for symmetry. Kessel Orion, welcome back. Hopefully you're having a good evening. I am fixing the glaring math errors in the previous civilization's pillar area selection. I'm going to move this one over a block, which... Now that I think about it, I really only needed one side taken care of. How far down does this go? We're about to find out. Yeah, not too bad. Get a few of these down here, why not? As long as water doesn't start pouring in. Oh, I spoke too soon, right? That's all right. I think I'm fine enough here. Perfect. Okay, cool. So I got a lot more marble blocks. I can go back up. I think I'll keep these bottom ones as well, just so it's a little safer. We'll plug up that hole a little bit. That's fine. Be like a little bit of a spillage there of the construction from before. I want these to go all the way down to the floor to make it look like it's been there the whole time. Of course, the water's missing up here, so that's going to be kind of a little bit of giveaway. But, you know, I can only do so much. It's getting kind of dark here, too. Okay, so we're going to take care of these. Perfect. And I think I can just start to take care of the bridge archway while I'm here, noticing that I probably didn't have to break those ones that I did. Where is it? Okay. I am a little bit turned around here, but that's okay. That's what I needed. And then I think I can just pull these in quick and place my half slabs like so and like so. And then I go down to the water. There we go. Honestly, I think I'm going to go sleep so my crops can grow and so my trees can grow. And then it'll be a little bit lighter, so it'll be a little easier on your eyes watching as well. Though, always a big fan of the nighttime ambiance. There we go. And I'll have to see what I can do about my little shop here, because that's... I'm hesitant to get rid of it for nostalgia's sake, but I also wanted to look kind of uniform at the same time. However, I was planning to take all of my stuff out of there anyway and put it in the basement and kind of turn the basement into my own little living quarters. So I just need to kind of figure out what I truly want to do with all of that. That's not what I wanted to do. I can just climb up here. Okay. Can get rid of these, and I think these ones. And put these blocks up here. And then like that. We'll just kind of do that. And one more. Perfect. Archway is done. Now I just got to finish this stuff off. Oh, ran out of blocks. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Now, if I come back here, now they are equal, which makes me happy. And we just got one more over here. Build up a little staircase scaffolding here. And let's get this little L shape going. There we go. 5 more of these. And I am noticing after I do a couple of them, I get so much more efficient at the others. So it's almost like I'm learning when I do things. Yeah, I'm going to need some water from elsewhere to fill in that water gap, because I don't like that. Or I can wait for them to fix their water and give us infinite water. That would be nice. Okay, and then one more archway here. This one I don't think I need temporary stuff. I just need to make sure I get it in the right spot. Five, and then these guys. And one more level up here. Perfect. Okay, this bridge is done from this side. Future improvements. I am seeing the windows up here, and I am wondering if I should center them. It's like right now they're a perfect like symmetry across the bridges. Each of the bridges is the perfect length to have the same amount of windows at the same distance apart. But it's bugging me a little bit that they're not lined up to the archways at all. So do I fix the archways, or do I fix the windows, or do I just leave it as is? If I knew how to do a poll in the chat, I would throw a poll out there for the two of you, but be curious if you have any thoughts on the matter. We can either leave it as is, or fix the windows or fix the arches. Because I'm iffy either way. For now, we're going to waste the last of our pickaxe grabbing all of this stuff. There we go. All right, where does this end? There we go. Okay, so now if I look at where these bases are, I'll get this side as well. I would fix the windows if anything. It does, I agree, it does look great. It's just something off about it. I think fixing the windows is probably the least effort of the stuff to actually fix. And I think it'll look a lot better when they're symmetrical with the actual archway, archways and supports. So right now we have, like, this one's right at smack in the middle there, which I do like the looks of a lot. And then if we have the other windows, right, we would have 4 in between, and then have another one smack in the middle, and then 4 in between, and another one. Because this other one, I can move this one over easily. 1 block, right? But then do I eliminate this window entirely on this side? Or do I have it kind of disappearing into the tower? I don't know yet. But I think that's a good idea to center them. And it won't take too terribly much effort to do that. And before I have to make a stables to house my horses, I'm going to go try that out real quick and see what happens. only over the archways, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's gonna look the best. So, we need this one. This one's perfect. This is kind of our key there. And then this one, we just need to move over a couple, or one, actually. So it's not going to be too much effort. It's just going to be a little bit of juggling here. And I'm going to move my pickaxe over, get this into my inventory, bring that in there as well, so we have the materials at hand. And I think that will look fine. That one's fine. This one moves over. Just one. Get those 3. Put in these bricks. Take these 3. And bring the windows back. And then this one moves over 2. So that requires us to take these. This is like barely any effort at all, which I like. And that is a tiny, tiny window. There, and then I think we'll see what it looks like with this one completely gone. There we go. It does kind of close things off inside a bit, so maybe it disappearing into the tower would bother me. It would bother me too, yeah. But I'm curious if I can do like a little tiny thing. For now, let's see, where do I need to... I'm gonna make an exit quick. So we can kind of see how this looks comparatively. Okay, so I really do like it over the archways a lot better. It does seem a little sparse over here. Trying to think if it would be good to have like a little balcony here, maybe. I don't know. It feels like there's something missing. I just can't put my finger on it exactly. The other 4 windows look fantastic, though, I think. And no, I'm not going to move the tower like 4 blocks that way. That would, no. But I can play with it a little bit. So we're going to run all the way over here again. There we go. Climb our little makeshift staircase. We'll see kind of what we can do here. Because I think 1, 2, 3, 4, just for dramatic effect. If we make a tiny window here. I just want to see what this looks like. Where's our exit? Here we go. Okay. We'll have to move the lights, but what do we think of this? Do like it, I think, better than not having a window there at all. Looks like Cynthia had to bounce. I don't see them in the chat anymore, but I think I'll keep it like this for now. It's not that bad. I don't think it's going to bother me having the same amount of blocks between the windows here and then having this window be a little shorter and bunted right against the tower. I think it'll let in some more natural light up there, which is nice. And then we'll kind of see if we can mirror that on the other side real quick. All right. So this shouldn't be too bad, and I have a feeling this pickaxe is just on its last leg right now. So instead of waiting for a bug where I can't salvage it and get some of the adamantite back, I craft a brand new one, and we're going to bid adieu to my first adamantite pickaxe. See what we get back. Nothing. We get nothing. This is the bug I was talking about earlier. Okay, well, I guess it really doesn't want me to salvage it, so I'm going to put it in my keepsake box. That's fine. Very interesting. Oh, that was not how I wanted to get up there. I'm just tempting fate here with that teleporter where it is. That's for sure. Okay. I'll get this fixed up here. This one's fine. This one's going to move over here. This is the side I need. Oh, that's... I don't like that. There we go. Okay, and then this one's going to pop over a couple... Whoops, I didn't mean to get rid of that one. Just getting a little too lenient with my pickaxe here. 1, 3, and then 5. Perfect. Okay. And that was my mouse doing its own little thing again. All right, and then this one, we need to move 3. Break these bunch here. All right. And finally, fix these lights. This one's fine. One there. One there. One there. And one there. Okay. I think that's pretty neat. Going to be able to see out here nicely. It does have a nice natural lighting coming in. And the symmetry is much better, in my opinion. So I'm going to like that a lot. And I will have to do that to the rest of the tower locations as well. Just need to figure out how to get back up here. And maybe over this way. I really need a better way up here, that's for sure. So all of these towers need that as well. And then on the other towers, I need to build out my windows there as well. Flesh out the room a little bit. and get these exposed, get the lights in, and then build a staircase up to the top and a staircase down to the lower level, which will let us open up some doors to the ground level. And then I think that will mark the completion of the towers in this phase. Next phase is going to be raising the towers 2 additional levels. And what that means is these towers are going to be twice as high. And I don't know if I can make a spiral staircase going up, but I think I will try. Maybe I'll just do ladders going up for this level and then a regular level with a spiral staircase. And then a final level that's going to be kind of way up there that will allow us to see really far and just see the whole lay of the land pretty easily from any of the towers. Good sky watching there as well, I believe would be fun. But I mean, for now, it's not too big of a deal to leave them. I'm going to get some of these apples since I'm here, and I just run by here and I see a whole bunch of apples, and it doesn't make sense to leave them when I don't need to. I do need to get to a Quebec village so I can get an extra supply of dough and spices, because I think I need those. I think I need spices and dough for my pies. Any of my pies, it looks like. Maybe I'll do pumpkin pies next, though, and just use up the rest of my apple pies some other time, because I do like pumpkin pies better. But for now, that's fine. And finally, I'm going to grab a crude sickle. We'll get some arrows back as well. I think that should be okay. And then we're going to put away some of our marble so I can do a little bit of gardening before logging off for the night. Oh, it's the people 974 again. Yes, welcome back. I do know of the game, and I just lost it, and so did you. So, hooray. And they're gone again. I don't know why that's become a thing again. Yes. You have a good night as well. I have seen like 3 different things about the game recently, and I just do not understand why it's coming back from the 90s, the early aughts. I can't remember when that started. Really? It goes way too fast. That's all right. We need tractors apparently, or like plows for livestock or something. That's all right. We will just get this all taken care of. What did I miss? Missed one again. There we go. And this batch will definitely get me what I need for my next upgrade. There we go. Crouch and place. That's all for those. The other batch, maybe pumpkins again? Should be fine. Those don't take too terribly long to plant. And get a whole bunch of stuff from them. Though I could do more of these as well, but no, this is fine. 100 pumpkins. Brian Joy, welcome. Just doing a little bit of gardening here before bed. Did a lot of work on the base today. Once I get these planted, I can turn around and be a little peek at the bridges that we finished. I'm all over the place with these. So this bridge we finished today, and it is fantastic. Okay. Those are planted. Watering can is in hand. We're going to water these. I don't know what happened there. I noticed as well that the watering effect only lasts for one plant cycle at this point too. It's easier to water them, but now I have to water them every single time instead of every other time. Cool. Well, that's everything then. I think we're good for the evening. Kessel, welcome, and I'm really happy you're able to stop by every now and then to see the progress that we're doing. These trees back there, I think next stream will fully-ish mature, maybe. I think a couple of them are actually the second to last stage at this point, so that's kind of exciting. We might find our horse again, but I for sure will be finishing off this bridge behind me to kind of see how that turns out once that is done. So hopefully you can join me next time, which I believe is going to be this Friday around the same time. So hopefully I can catch you then. Outside of that, everybody else that's watching this in the future, thanks for joining me as well. I hope you have an excellent rest of your evening. If I don't see you again, have an excellent weekend. And take care, everybody. All right. Now I just need to figure out how to cleanly end my stream. Here we go. We're going to go to the ending title card. Take care.